For the one question I had to ask you, Adam, is I understand how some of these fans may see you as just going on reality TV and doing that and coming to wrestling, but I see you as more than that, man. He is a brilliant wrestler. And I can look up to that. You can aspire to be that. He's booked all across this country based on what he did on Love Island. So Adam, you can help me and I can help them see you in a different light. So, I really want to ask you this. I didn't want to message you, I had to say this in person.
Here we go.
Sorry, how do I say it? How do I say it?
I will not couple up with you.
Oh, that's awful.
It's not that. But what it is, Adam, I think you and me, we could form a wee tag team here in ICW.
Oh. I just can't get a read on
What do you
Max
think,
then.
huh? Look, I get it. When you're associated with me, everyone will know your name. Your social media following will skyrocket. You could learn a lot from me when you look at where I came from and look at me now, an absolute superstar. But I've also kept an eye on you online. You've got the potential. You've got a good look, pretty little baby face. But I'm about me, myself, and I. So, unfortunately for you, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
At least he was straight up about it. But look, Cairo looks heartbroken. At least he wished him good luck. I mean, that could have went much worse. That could have went much worse.
Adam Maxted already has allies in the Kings of the North. Why would he need Luke Cairo?
Imagine what... That's a shame for Luke Cairo. That's a genuine shame for Luke Cairo.
Well, that went well.
LJ Cleary. Now, you haven't been long back here in ICW and you've been given what an amazing opportunity, well deserved, of course, to be the number one contender at Fear and Loathing for ICW World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, you must be over the moon.
Veronica, since day one here in ICW, it's been about the same thing. It's about being a champion. It's about becoming a champion. But Fear and Loathing, I don't just have a normal shot. Just not any normal title shot. I have a shot to become the ICW World Heavyweight Champion. And it all starts next week when I win that fatal four-way elimination match.
LJ, buddy. Sorry to interrupt you again. I was just passing by and I happened to hear you having a conversation with Veronica here. You know, you keep talking about these championship opportunities. And as you know, I'll be in the match as well. And it's something that everyone agrees that I deserve. Everything I've done in ICW over the last year, I deserve a championship opportunity. But what have you done by yourself to earn a championship opportunity? Now your sexy friends have gone. Maybe if there was a trios belt, hey, there'd be a championship opportunity for you. But what have you done? What have you, LJ Cleary, done to warrant a championship opportunity? I'll tell you, boy, nothing. The only opportunity that you're getting out of this is an opportunity to step in the ring with a main event level talent like me. And that'll be good for you, buddy.
I told you last time to not interrupt one of my promos again. You'd want to watch it later. And don't you forget, I've been doing this just as long as you. And I cannot wait to see the look on your face when I win that four-way and I go on to become ICW World Heavyweight Champion. Title shot already for me? How long have you been here?
Fear and Loathing 13 is coming back to the Barras in Glasgow, November the 20th and 21st. Get your tickets for the biggest night in European pro wrestling as the stars of Insane Championship Wrestling will tear up the legendary Barras in Glasgow, featuring the biggest stars of pro wrestling today. Get your tickets right now over at Ticketmaster. Single and weekend tickets are available. This is Insanity Country. This is ICW Fear and Loathing 13. Buy the ticket, take the ride!
Rio, thank you so much for joining me here. You are in the quarter-finals for the Women's World Championship Tournament. Your opponent is Emily Hayden. Do you have any words before your match?
Well, I think it's safe to say that I think all of the women in this division look at me as the new girl. But when you look at my stats, I've beaten Angel Hayes, I've beaten Molly Spartan. That doesn't sound like a new girl to me. So, I've heard Emily Hayden, she goes around breaking arms or whatever she says, Coachella. That doesn't matter. Tonight is the start of my journey to Fear and Loathing and towards the ICW Women's World Championship. I'm not going to let it get in my way. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. ICW has got a new golden girl, not a new girl. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an opening round match in the tournament to crown a new Insane Championship Wrestling Women's Champion of the World. Introducing first.
All right, James, I've been looking forward to this first round a lot because we've had a lot from Emily Hayden. We've had a lot from Rio. I think this one is going to be a show stealer.
Making her way to the ring, hailing from Coachella, she is Wrestle Beach, Emily Hayden.
Twitch superstar, and she has said she has seen it. She will be ICW Women's World Champion. And you think about it, James, she fought her way into ICW. She said, I took that spotlight. Rio is just a flash in the pan. I've been here since day one. A lot of work said, James, but how's she going to take on her opponent tonight? Because it all changes as soon as that bell rings.
Absolutely. If you're Emily Hayden, you have to start quick, start fast. Social media influencer.
And her opponent.
But Emily Hayden wants to influence something else. That's the ICW Women's Division. Gonna have to go through this woman first.
Rio, a Premier Leaguer.
Making her way to the ring. From Preston, England, she is double tough and absolutely sick, mates. This is Rio!
It's interesting to see the difference in the two entrances, isn't it? You've got Emily Hayden. Whoa, what's Emily doing? She's going to the outside.
Ring. Oh, look out behind you!
Welcome to ICW, Rio! Hayden's wasting no time in this opening round of the women's title tournament. Look at her clock, she's got the arm already!
The bell hasn't even sounded, and Emily Hayden, look out! Already mollicating Rio here in this quarter-final.
Hayden's wasting no time in this opening round. Big Irish whip. Head first, shoulder first, I should say. Emily Hayden, who's battled her way onto the main roster of ICW. She has a lot of successes in that division. One of the standouts of this new era of ICW. So she wants to be a Fear and Loathing. She wants to be wrestling for this title.
And now referee Thomas Kerrins asking Rio if she's okay to compete.
Well, this is smart because if she can't compete, James, that means Emily Hayden gets a bye.
Oh, the bell sounds though, Billy.
Colin elbow tie up. Double axe handle, look at that, she's trying to, and that will eliminate the power game, those high impact maneuvers of Rio.
And you remember Emily Hayden, somewhat of a submission specialist here in ICW, wrenching that left arm of Rio underneath that middle rope.
Look at that, really cranking down on that arm. Trying to separate that shoulder, swell up the elbow, pull out the wrist. You said it, James, she's a submission specialist. She knows how to just simply torture an opponent to the point that they just can't continue.
And how long can Rio survive? Emily Hayden starting this one off. Kicks that bottom rope. And the pain courses through the body of Rio.
1, 2. Went for a 2 count there. I don't know why she didn't grab the arm after doing all that damage. Perhaps she's setting up for something.
Molly Spartan already advanced with a win over the debuting